Knowing God is a game changer, my friends, but in this context, knowing God is a name changer. For all those who experience bullying, for all those who experience maligning, for all those who are called different things by friends who don't understand why you have the opinions and beliefs that you have, whether they may be political or religious, those things that you are called, God can change our names. Amen? In fact, in the Old Testament in Genesis, there's this marvelous story about Jacob. Jacob, whose name meant the heel, and in English, someone called that. It's pretty evident what we mean. He was one who was certainly behaving and treating others in a way that came back to him, fled from his home and from his brother Esau, whom he had wronged. And as he comes back finally at the end of the story in the 32nd chapter of Genesis, he wrestles in the night with all of his past and all of his future coming together in an experience with God. And he wrestles through the night for a blessing. And at the end of that night, his name is changed from Jacob to Israel in his wrestling with God and his search for a new nature and indeed a new name. In the New Testament, we know the name change of Simon. Simon, who was the fisherman with his brother Andrew, plying the nets there in the Sea of Galilee, following Jesus, being impetuous, the first one out of the boat to try to walk on the water, the one to claim that Jesus was the Christ in Caesarea Philippi. But he's also the one who swore he never knew Jesus when the going got difficult, not only denying his Lord not once or twice, but 3 times. But Jesus knew the importance of names, and so he had called Simon early on. He said, "You are Peter," which in the Greek Petros is the rock, "and on you I will build the church." And so I am confident that when Peter, in the depths of despair, having denied Jesus in the shadow of the cross of his Lord dying on Calvary, that he found strength, that his Lord had named him Peter. Just like we find strength to know we have been claimed by God in the waters of baptism, and nothing the world can do or we can do can change that.